Stories for 4 years olds. The story that I will read for today is entitled Walter and His Friends. Walter the giraffe was playing at the park with his friends, but he wasn't very happy. "What's the matter, Walter?" asked Josh. "You're all having lots of fun," said Josh. "But I'm too big for the climbing frame. I'm not having any fun at all." "Why don't you have a go on the slide?" said Sammy. But when Walter got onto the slide, his long legs nearly reached the bottom. "You see," said Walter, feeling very annoyed, "I'm just too big to have fun." "Let's play chase," said Josh. But Walter's friends were very quick and whizzed round and round. Walter couldn't turn his long legs, not quickly, and he soon got caught. "It's no fun being me," he said, hanging his head. Suddenly, there was a loud cry. "Help! Help!" said a voice. "I'm stuck!" It was Walter's friend, Ellie. She had climbed right up to the top of the climbing frame, but now she was too frightened to climb back down. Walter quickly went over on his legs, graceful legs. "Don't worry, Ellie," he said. "Climb up to my neck and I'll lower you down." So Ellie climbed onto Walter's neck and she was soon safely on the ground. Everyone cheered and said, "Hooray for Walter!" "Thank you for rescuing me, Walter," said Ellie. "It's a good job you've got long legs and long neck." Walter felt shy and he went a bit red. "Maybe it's not so bad being me after all," he said. Is the story relatable to your own experiences? Why? Yes, I can relate it with my own experience. When I was a baby, I'm already chubby, especially I inherited from my father's side that fat but tall. My grandmother said that my knees can hardly be seen because they are covered with fat. Then when I go out of the house, it's easy for me to trip. Mom and dad is so strict, they don't let me out of the house so I don't get hurt. For me, it's not bad to be fat. Does everyone have to be thin and sexy? I used to be very shy. I didn't have many friends when I was still in elementary school because there isn't a day that my classmates don't tease me. There isn't a day that I don't cry. I had no confidence in myself at the time. I had confidence in myself when I was living with my grandparents in Davao City. I joined the drum and lyre corps. I tested myself if I could really dance in front of the crowd even with my fatness. And I did. When I went to high school, I became the band majorette of our school. It was one of those experiences that I will never forget. It was different in feelings. I even improved my dancing in front of many people. The hurtful words are replaced with compliments every time I dance. God accepts you no matter what you are. Having a healthy body, I can help my mom in heavy tasks. I learned to come out of the place I was afraid of and be contented and happy for oneself. Cite 5 vocabulary words and its meanings. Whisk. Move quickly through the air with a whistling or whooshing sound. Frightened, afraid or anxious. Graceful, having or showing grace or elegance. Annoyed, irritated. Hanging. The practice of hanging condemned people as a form of capital punishment. Those 5 words use it as a sentence. I didn't know what to say, and thoughts whizzed through my head. Were we too young? And I answered myself, no, she was the only woman I would ever love. There will be no be and anyone else, so I replied. The frightened child was crying loudly. The ballerinas had a graceful way of moving across the stage. Frank looked annoyed. A beautiful wall hanging.